I split this bug in half, and he is still moving. Look at this. Like, he's not even dead. Ah! Look at that. Look at that. Big old bug walking around those seeds. Hopefully it doesn't destroy him. Well, I found a perfect way to dismember it. Ah! Whew. Alright. Well, there he moves like that, like an acrobat. Look at him. I just split him in half, and he's still moving. Like, look at that. Just, he's still moving his arms and his legs. Like, just look at him. Look. Take a close look at that. You can't see that with your eyes, can you? No matter if you're 30 or 50 or 90. Like, this is not even a joke. I split him in half. I split this bug in half, and he is still moving. Look at this. Like, he's not even dead. Look at, I can clearly see that he is moving. Like, it's not microscopic. You don't even need a microscope for this. He's moving.
So yeah, that is exactly how to. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So that is basically how to slaughter a small bug. Well, he was just walk around the edge, but this is how to slaughter a bug. Well, let's just hope that this walk turns out to be easy. Sure it will. Anyway, sure it'll be easy without this trash of traffic. And you might be thinking, have I already started out with 5,000 steps? Well, no, actually we decided to go to Grandma right away. This is not the best weather to do a big walk like that. So, next week, probably. Hey, what are you doing? You hungry, mate? So we decided to come to my grandma's right away, first thing. And yeah, that table and those chairs standing out in that balcony, that's what fascinates me even more than any other part of this garden. They have just installed this recently, so my grandma just woke up and we just came here about 7 minutes ago. And so we came here for late breakfast. Usually I would never ever consider breakfast. Like, when it comes to breakfast, I'd say to myself, hey, forget that, delete that off my mind. And so I'll just progress right to lunch, or even when it's a day that I end up in whatever I call solitary confinement, I think about, hey, why not go to Mars Athletic Club? And yes, I do that. I do push-up challenge, I do sit-up challenge. And so I have decided to give up from that level 1 to 100 push-up challenge because it just got so hard. Oh, we left. I got so bored again. And there's obviously no point in these sofas standing out there. Oh my god, both of them got really dirty. This one got even worse. One of them got really, really wet. Obviously someone's moving. And they had put the sofas out there. But at level 1 to 100 push-ups, like, I'm not doing it anymore. After level 60, it just starts to get impossible. Wow, look at this. They got that Batman costume in there. Look at that. What else they have? They have this. Okay, they have a deer too, but I really like the bat one on Watch More. And pretty interestingly, the movie theaters have moved to a different area. But now it is time to check out Mars Athletic. Alright, I just exited. We had a look at Mars Athletic Club in the mall. And so I will do my workouts there as well in the future, as well as many other Mars Athletic clubs. And also, yeah, when we get home, I'll explain even more. Alright, so the other thing that we did was, yes, I have applied for drum lessons. So finally I'm getting into some more music as well. I have my notebooks right on the bed, but not going to deal with it for the moment. So yeah, for at least the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be coming to that studio where I'll be going down to the room where there's the drum kits. And yeah, it's going to be a drumming lesson. And yeah, you know me. Since that day that I was told about my school suspension, my point of view in music has started to accelerate really, really fast. And it went even further than the top when it came to graduation. And so this pretty much applies for TV series, sports games, and movies as well. And so on Tuesday, I am going to start something that feels much more like my career than what I had talked about earlier in today's vlog when I was saying solitary confinement. So, at least for the first 4 weeks, I'm applied. And so you get to apply for either drum or guitar or piano, etc., music lessons for 4 weeks. And at the end of the 4 weeks, you get to pick an option whether you continue for another 4 weeks, or because I am going to very likely continue for more than 4 weeks of these drum lessons. At the end of the 4, like, I'll very likely continue another 4, but I am thinking about taking a break for the first couple of weeks of 2022. Like, when we get to New Year's, I'll very likely take a break and I'll start again. I'll definitely take the first couple of weeks of 2022 off from practicing driving. So for 4 weeks, starting from this Tuesday, I'm gonna be a rock band musician. So we got 2 new cars in the neighborhood this week. And what a coincidence, both of them are red. One of them is a BMW and the other one is a Mercedes. They just came in the neighborhood earlier this week, and yes, this is me about to walk to Mac. Yeah, I usually don't wear this jacket when it is not like really, really cold, but I don't have a rain jacket, so I had no other choice but to wear this one. It doesn't even feel windy at all on the bright side. Like, look at that, you don't even feel it and you don't even see it blowing. So that's good news, but it's somewhat fogged up, somewhat really low clouds still, and it precipitated quite a lot this morning, and so I went out with this jacket, and I'm going to the Mac with it as well. Oh, next week is gonna be a pretty busy week for me. So on Tuesday I might go to Mac as well, then I'll have my music lesson, and then we'll be watching some Champions League games. That was so weird. Someone just blew their whistle, I don't know why. Like a referee, at least. Lol. Like a referee. Blowing the whistle like referees out there. Alright, well, at least it doesn't sound that weird of a day to go to Mac, but over the summer I was considering that I would take a break from tennis lessons, and I did so. I took a very long break from tennis lessons. So yesterday, the top floor of the fitness club was very occupied. Not only the basketball court, but the gymnastics room was pretty occupied as well. It was a very busy day yesterday in the gymnastics hall. And at least it doesn't turn out to be a busy day. Well, usually on Sundays it is pretty empty. And so, let's check it out. The boxing room is empty. Well, on Sundays the boxing rooms are empty. And there's no lesson in the gymnastics room at the moment. I just feel so lucky, because the other room where all the bikes are, there is another lesson going on over there right now. The room right next door is occupied, so there is a biking lesson going on. And so I get to do my typical starters. Just 15 minutes ago there was another lesson in this room. There's still stuff on the board. Well, I'm going to read it out. There's something called the dumbbell squat. I don't know what that is. The crunch, the shoulder taps, roll down, push up, lateral jump, dumbbell wood dropper. What? It says wood dropper. What's a wood dropper? I don't know what a wood dropper is in sports and stats. Wow. Many of them I just don't know what they are. And I have already decided to give up that level 1 to level 100 push-up challenge on the next workout, and I'm about to start this time I'm about to start a plank challenge, but it will be very much like the Bring Sally Up plank challenge. But yeah, the next challenge I am going to do Bring Sally Up plank challenge. So it's in one way similar to the challenge I did in July, but this time it's plank, not push-ups. So, you know, you go down on the floor and they say bring Sally up, you do this, bring Sally down, you do that, you follow the rhythm. And then when it comes to the level 1 to 100 push-up challenge, like you see, you do this. And when it comes to no hands push-ups, like look, oh, no, I can't do that. How can I do push-ups without using my hands? Like you have to use your hands. And so for the planks challenge, you do like this, something like that. And you say bring Sally up, and then down like that, and you plank again, and then you move your legs as the rhythm goes. And yeah, again, it goes until 30, by the way. At least and maybe you guys as well, got so much used to the rhythm. Oh, all right, you guys. I worked out to death today. I worked out until my near death. I'm not even kidding, especially that push-ups and that squat that I did. Man, imagine just holding yourself for 25 seconds before pulling yourself up again when doing push-ups. Oh, all right, guys. So I am just about to put an end to today's vlog, but I am going to do tomorrow's vlog with the iPad. I may film some footage while I am about to drive a car, maybe even after my drive, and as well when I'm at MacFit. But other than that, I am going to film tomorrow's vlog with the iPad, and I'm going to put a video with the iPad. This internet issues. I have made it to 11,834 steps up to this minute, and in the last hour I did exactly 6,894 steps. That's a hell of a number for just an hour. Well, anyway, I'll see you tomorrow.